Hi students, in this lecture we will understand another sorting technique, that is shell sort, which is named after its inventor Donald Shell. This shell sort is an example for comparative sort where two elements are compared, but the two elements which are compared are not alternative element, but they'll be at a distance d apart, and the value of this d will be decreasing with the number of passes, and the process stops when this d is equal to 1, that is alternate elements are compared. So now let us understand this method by taking the example, same example which we have explained the last one. So now we have to do in the first pass, so you have to decide what is the distance. So the distance for the first pass, your d1, I will write it as, so it is equal to the total number of elements 12 divided by 2, that is 6. So every element is compared with the element which is in the 6th position. So now 19 is compared with the element which is in the 6th position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th position. So because the table is divided into 2, you will be having only 2 elements. So 19 is smaller, so 19 and 31 they will stay in their places. So now we will go to the next one. 13 is compared with 16. So 13 is again small, so 13 and 16 will be as it is. 5 and 2. 2 is smaller, so there is an exchange. So 2 and 5 will come down. So now we have got 27 and 9. So 9 will go up and 27. Then 1 and 11 they will stay as it is. Then 26 and 21. So 21 is smaller, it will go up, and 26 will come down. So this is the end of your pass 1. So now we will go to the next one, that is pass 2. In the pass 2, the distance d2 will be equal to d1 by 2, that is the previous one. So in general we write that di plus 1 is equal to previous one distance divided by 2. If the previous distance is even, if it is odd, we'll add 1 and divided by 2 if di is odd. So here di is 6, so your d2 will become equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. So every element is compared with the element which is in the 3rd position. So 19 is compared with 9, but this is not the end of this group. So 9, another element is 31 and 27. So in this exchanges you have to made in this group. So 19 is compared with 9, 9 is smaller, so 19 will come here. This 19 is compared with 31, so 19 is smaller, so 19 will stay. Then 31 is compared with 27, so 27 will go up, and 31. So here you have to observe that it is only the forward exchange, not only the forward exchanges, you have to make the backward exchanges also. That means here you had 31 and 27. So when you are shifting the 27 into the previous position, that 27 should be compared with the backward elements also, and if necessary exchanges must be made. But here 27 is greater than 19, no backward exchanges. So now this is for the first group. Now the second group, you have got 13, then 1, then you have got 16 and 11. So now when you take this group, 13 and 1 are compared. 1 is smaller, and 1 before you place you have to compare with the previous, there are no previous elements, so 1 is smaller. So now 13 will come here. So 13 is compared with 16. So 13 is small. So this 13 is greater than 1. So you will write 13 and here 16 comes. So 16 is compared with 11. 11 is smaller. So 11 should come here. But this 11 is also compared with the backward element. So 13 is greater. So you are here again one more exchange take place. 11 will come here, and here you will be having 13. So 13 and you will be having 16. So this backward and forward you may feel it is little bit difficult. So I will tell you the easiest method from the next onwards. So we will take the third group. I will write separately. Observe this. So in the third group, elements are 2, 21, and you have got 5 and 26. So you write separately, arrange it and write in the corresponding positions in the order. That means 2, 5, 21, 26. So I'll write 2, 5, 21 and 26. So now the same thing should be followed for the other process if the number of elements that are to be compared are more than 2. So now we'll be going to pass 3. Now what will be the distance here? This is odd, so 3 plus 1, 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. So every element is compared with the element which is in the second position, that is all alternate elements. So now you will be getting, let me take the first group of alternate elements, 9, 2, 11, 27, 21 and 16. So we will arrange it. What is the order? 2, 9, 11, 16. So I will write 2, 9, 11, 16, then 21, 27. 21, 27. Then next group. So which are the numbers? 1, 19, 5, 13, 31 and 26. So the order is 1, 5, 13, 19. So I will write 1, 5, 13, 19, 26 and 31. So this is the end of pass 3. So now we will take pass 4. Now what is D4? 2 by 1, 1, and this will be the last pass because D has become 1. That is each element is compared with the next element. So now 1 is smaller. So 1, 2, 5 is smaller. 5, 9, 11, 13, 16, 19, 21, 26, 27 and 31. So now your table is sorted. So when you compare this shell sort with the previous bubble sort, here it requires only fixed number of passes. So in these 4 passes, whatever may be the order here, your table will get sorted. That is the advantage of your shell sort, though it is little bit complicated.